What is meditation? To understand what meditation is, one has to understand what it is not. So the human body is made for activity. The human body is made for work, for activities, for doing, for action, for thinking. So that's why most people, they never come across meditation, because meditation means no activity. You cannot do meditation, you have to allow it. And you have to turn your back to activity, all activities. So that's why meditation is difficult when one starts. For you only know the physical body, the activity, the identification, the restlessness, the doing, your image in your mirror. So when you first sit, the body might be restless. There might be tensions there. There might be stiffness. So only if you are inviting meditation, silence, peace, consciously, and you are willing to go beyond any tensions, any holding, any activity, can you find your center, your silent being. That's why they say it's difficult, because the human body is made of action, activities. But if you are only identified with that, which is very easy to do, that the whole life you're only identified with the body, then you will never find that peace. You will never find your true self, which is beyond all doing, beyond all activities. So the first thing to understand is that you consciously have to turn your back to any activity, any tensions in your body, in your mind, for the mind is very restless. And without awareness, you will always be occupied with the mind. You have to focus on something that is deeper than the thoughts. That's why all the different techniques have sprung up. For example, vipassana, just awareness of the breath, can help you to stay in the moment, not to drift away with the thoughts. So slowly, allowing yourself to relaxing into the moment. into your silent center, beyond any activity, beyond any thought. That is called coming back home, resting in your center, undisturbed by the mind. So getting more and more used to that, getting more and more settled in that, this knack of dropping all activities, of not being identified with any thoughts, any emotion, any feeling, any doing, any image. You find a gold mine inside yourself, a peaceful center, undisturbed by the surface. So they say it's a long path. One needs patience, one needs self-investigation, self-knowledge, inquiry, dedication to find that center, that silent center in yourself. Then the second is to settle in it. To know that it's always there. That any time you can relax back into your own center, undisturbed by the outside. Then you get a different presence, a different awareness, a new beauty of life. Because now you are in touch with your essence. And all your actions will also change. They will become more beautiful, more harmonious, more relaxed, unhurried. Everything will take a different grace. Now the next step is to bring that into the world. Bringing that peace into your actions, whatever you are doing. That is meditation in action. And that's how meditation should be. It shouldn't be something separate. It should be part of life. That everything becomes a meditation, an awareness. That you are conscious of your actions, of what you're doing, or how you walk, or how you talk, or how you think. That is what is forgotten by humans. If this connection gets established again, then life becomes in balance. Because your action comes from your silence, from your awareness, instead of your restless mind, your instincts, your desires. Let it come from non-doing. Let it come from the center. Let it come from the heart. And everything takes a different flavor. It becomes delicious, unhurried, graceful. Jule.
How is it for you to be in Ladakh?
For me, it's very difficult to put in words, because it's like very vast, like looking to the mountains and all the time changing and so open, It is this main feeling of gratitude and to be in a place that so many amazing, beautiful beings has been, It's very touching, and it helps a lot to go into spaces that it's totally unknown and deep inside. And also this that to come back to this simplicity and innocence when you go out from the market in the morning, these small, tiny roads, then we meet people so lovely, so beautiful. Just now we were in this Tibetan refugee place, and then we met a lady. It was so touching, the market, and buying a shawl, and then we asked about coming out from Tibet, and she was like in tears, so
holding her hands and
so beautiful, so touching. So it's just taking everything deep in the heart, because it's really blessing, really grateful to be here.
Is it your first time in India?
Yeah, it's my first time.
How is it for you to be here?
It's wonderful. I don't know, I think it's like a dream, because for a seeker to be in India, and more than this, to be in the Himalayas with the Guru, is like, wow, it's amazing. And here in Leh is a good place to try to be on the market, because it's so beautiful, and the people, and it's beautiful here, the market, and try to be centered with Baba inside the heart. I'm very happy to be here, really.
How is this transition to come from Satsang and to be here in the main bazaar in the market?
I feel very relaxed, really. And I think here the people is so simple and friendly, so it's not stressing in a way. So I feel really good here, relaxed and calm. Yeah.
How has it been to sit in Satsang here in Ladakh?
Wow, this is amazing. No words can explain. Baba, what I felt in the first satsang is that, okay, Baba said everything. You heard everything that you need. Now is with us to try to come in, no, and try to find inside what he's pointing, yeah. But it's amazing. Yeah. It's okay. Okay. Thank you.
And how is it for you this like to sit with Baba in Satsang in the morning and to be here like in the main market?
It's like after Baba arrives, just relax a bit and he's around. He's more powerful with his presence, but it's easy to feel here everywhere. Just now it's here. Him is everywhere. Truly speaking, not just a. It's very, very easy. We just relax here. Very natural to do that. Or allow that because it just happened.
What do you enjoy by being here?
Yes, this is stopping. No? I'm just in the middle of the town, and just now we're talking, and it's just deep silence around, and the movement is. Everything is so natural, like you have been here always. Something like that.
The whole part of meditation is to realize that there is no you. That's why the mystic says, die before you die. Meditation is a death. To be with the Master is a death. Death to the false. Then there is fear. So in love, in death, in life, and being with the Master, you have to face that. You have to go beyond your small identity into something bigger. If you don't have that love, that understanding, you cannot do it. You will always stand at the gate. Even at the gate is so beautiful. So beautiful it is. The fragrance, the light that comes through the door. But if you enter, you disappear. So these are the questions. This is the questions I'm teaching you. This is the questions I'm teaching everybody. You said this question came up. When this body stops breathing, who is dying? Who is going to die when I die? This is what I'm trying to teach you. This is the ultimate questions. What is dying? So if you only know your personality, your ego, your physical body, the material, which most people only know, who knows about the spiritual realm? Who knows about the divine self? Who is stabilized in that? Very, very few. And then it will be fear, because you know that this physical will die. And to go into yourself, to go deep in yourself, to go deep in meditation means you find that which is deathless. And it cannot just be an intellectual thing, that I cannot die, my soul is immortal. No, that is just heady. You don't know. In fact, if you really find out who you are, you realize that there is no you. Is only God, is only consciousness, is only love. I know through all my mixed emotions that sooner or later I will pass, and it was very painful to admit this reality. Yes, that's what I said, the truth is shocking. But be happy that it's coming up, because it's real. And you are so used to protecting yourself from the real. And that's why you go on all the time in the dreams, in your sweet lullaby. And even here you can be in that sweet lullaby. But no, this comes out from your own intelligence. This is the real questions. Who is dying? Who am I? Can you speak about that when you really go into yourself, which very few does? Then you realize there is no you separate from the whole. Then who are afraid? When there is no you, who is afraid? When there is no separate entirety, when there is no ego there, who is afraid? Is nobody there to be afraid? That is freedom. That is liberation. Then life itself is living through you. You are not separated. And when you are not separated, then you are home. There is no fear, because you are home. And you have always been home. And you will always be at home. To have fear, you have to be separate. So as long as you cling to yourself, there will be fear. And there will be death. When you awaken to who you really are, then there is no more fear. There is acceptance, because you understand how things are. Then there's nothing to figure out. You're just living that. It's like when the little river comes closer to the ocean and it disappears into the ocean. It's been so used to being separated. My little river. Oh my God, I never dreamt about the ocean. I can see this vast ocean and I'm going there. I'm going to disappear. So in two ways. No, you're going to fight, or you're going to melt into the ocean. Separate, holding on to your past, you will be afraid. Accepting things as they are, it will be ecstasy. It all depends on you. Life is not afraid of that. Only ego is afraid. So go beyond the ego and be happy. Look how beautiful everything is. Just yesterday I saw the yellow leaves. Now fall is coming and you have the yellow leaf. So beautiful it was. Just a few months ago it was green, now it's yellow. But it is as beautiful. And the leaf is falling. Total acceptance. That's how you should die, just like a yellow leaf falling from the tree. What could be more blissful than that? You going home. It's the offering, it's the ultimate offering. If that is understood, it's the peak of life. It's not the end, it's the peak of life. The Buddha himself, he chose yellow as the color of the monks. The yellow color. Because soon life is finished, remember. And for every mystic, for every Buddha, for every guru, to remember that can be very, very helpful because it's very, very real. So if you focus on the real, you become real. It takes away all the little things. And that's why when you are with people dying, everything disappears. All the little mundane nonsense, arguments, fighting, everything disappears. It's so real. And that's how I want you to be in life, real. Remember what is real. Don't focus on these little things. Don't focus on the mind. Focus on the self and be happy. By being involved in the real, you become real. By being involved in the false, you become false. Wake up. Put your whole energy into the real. Be happy. Your heart will flower, being devoted to the real. The key is in acceptance. The key is in surrendering. The key is in letting go. Thy will be done. That is surrender. An offering of yourself to the whole. Gata gata paragata, parasamgata bodhi swaha. remembering that, remembering the impermanence of life, meditating on that, you become very real, very beautiful. And you will enjoy and celebrate life in a totally different way by remembering how fragile life is and not taking it for granted. How beautiful life is when you live. Then you enjoy life to its fullest. The stars, the new moon, the colors of fall, the flowers, the people, the birds, the blue sky. Everything becomes beautiful when you are beautiful.